Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button. We're still shooting for 5,000 by the end of the year, and we're on track. We're a little behind now, but we've got several months left to pick up the pace, and I know that I can count on you guys who come to the channel to get me over the finish line when it really comes down to crunch time. So thank you guys so much, all of you who have subscribed. Those who keep coming to the channel and commenting and liking and giving me suggestions, I really appreciate it. It means the world to me that so many of you come here and enjoy my content and watch and comment and listen, and that's so cool. This show is a live review show. Not a reaction channel. It's fine if you guys call it that, though. I don't mind. I just don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. I do listen to this music beforehand, sometimes several times, to kind of wrap my brain around what's going on and kind of give you guys a good impression or convey my feelings about what's going on with the art or the music or the content that we're reviewing. I started the channel with the sole purpose of highlighting independent bands and independent artists and content creators, and I've done so many. I think we just crossed our 500th Beard Wizard Reviews show, and before that was Indie Spotlight for a couple hundred episodes too. So the whole reason I've done this is to hopefully get more eyes and ears on independent artists and smaller artists and lesser known artists who are out there grinding just as hard as those, indie authors like me or indie artists like some of the comic book creators and stuff that I follow. It's a hard grind. So any help that we can give to the indies out there is the sole purpose of this show. So thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. It is New Band Day. So we take a look at new artists, new bands that we have not looked at before on Thursday. And today we're going to look at Vana. Actually, I've got no information on this band. I looked for a website. I looked for a wiki. Could not find anything. Relatively small channel, new artists that I've been able to find that popped up in my algorithm. That's the other reason I love doing this show, is because I listen to so many independent artists on YouTube. I get suggested so many, and Vana popped up in my algorithm, I don't know, like earlier this week. I've never heard of them before. Listened to a couple songs, and I thought, I want to take a look at this band and add them to the list and do a review. So we're going to take a look at their latest song, which is called Clandestine or Clandestine. Excuse me, depending on what part of the world you're from. And we'll pause as necessary, talk about the music, etc., and so on. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But this is Clandestine from Vana. Cheers. I didn't catch that the first time. Hold on. Oh, good. I stopped at just the right time. I didn't catch that the first time, where she uses that lyric like a double meaning, I think, where I've become complete. I don't know if that was intentional, but that works really well, using that the first part of the word complete to mean something differently and then finishing it off. I didn't catch that the first time. Well done. What I'm to become complete. That's cool. No sound. Oh, thank you, Ed. I'm glad somebody was here. Why are we getting no sound? Did something change? Hold on, boys and girls. Hold on, boys and girls. Thank you, Kristen, for being here. It is probably a sound setting. Let me check it. That's really weird that changed. I've had this happen before when there was a Windows update. I've had this happen before when there was a Windows update and it changed my sound settings. And I think I've figured it out. We're going to test it real quick, but I think I figured it out. OBS updated recently. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. We're going to start from the beginning. Live show, boys and girls. That's what happens. Kristen, Ed, thank you so much for letting me know. I did a show a couple of years back where there was no sound the whole time and nobody was watching at the time. And I didn't know until it was all done and over that there was no audio the whole time. There was an OBS update recently and apparently it reset all my sound settings. So I should have checked that, but thank you guys for the heads up. Yeah, exactly, Ed. Live show, that's what happens. So we're going to start from the beginning. Here we go. This is Clandestine from Vana. There we go. Welcome, everyone. That line, and I want to get the lyric right. That line that she wrote, oh shoot, the lyrics aren't printed on this one. They've been on the other ones that I've watched. But she says here, yeah, my feelings seem arcane. That's such a creative way of saying that, you know, like they're hard to describe. They seem secret, or they seem you know, arcane, you know, refers to magic, but I don't think she's saying magical here. I think she's saying like mysterious or hard to explain. This song has got a lot to do with despair. Obviously, she's talking about suicide, you know, and not being able to see in color. And there's a lot of melancholy to this song, but it's interesting the juxtaposition of her being very happy and being very upbeat when she's singing this, and she's singing in a high register that is, you know, often will make people feel lighthearted or kind of allude to a childishness. Not saying the song is childish, but just you feel like you're in, you know, in the presence of a younger person. And I agree, Kristen, her voice is very unique. That's one of the reasons when I saw this song pop up in my feed, I was kind of drawn to it because of all the artists. I love unique voices when we do artists, because the stuff we hear on the radio sometimes is so the same. You know, everybody sounds the same. And she definitely doesn't sound like any other lead singer that I've heard before.
Gonna smell my blood. The trail's going cold.
So that is a common feeling that, and I think where she's going here with this is she's feeling isolated and alone. You know, nobody's going to smell me. Nobody's going to find my trail. The trail's gone cold. You know, I'm out here alone in this feeling, in this despair, in this, you know, in this place where I feel like I just want to give up. And that's such a sad reality that a lot of people go through, is they feel like even if they did something like that to themselves, that nobody would find them because nobody cares. That's a lot of people who go through this feel that way, that nobody cares, so nobody will find them, you know, and it's such a heartbreaking thing to know that people feel that way. It's just so terrible.
The trail's going cold now. I'm left here on my own now. Taking out the demons now. I wanna rest in peace. I feel my body fall apart. Leave and shut the door behind. Just swallow down the key and leave the lock chain to my heart. Leave the lock chain to my heart. Now I'm feeling faint. Can't think of words to say. I know you're trying to see through my opaque. Just wanna fade away. My feelings seem arcane. I just wanna pick up the gun and take some my bullet. Let it the rusted silver light tragedy. Haunting me. Bury me in the clandestine garden. Bury me. Cover me in ashes. We go from dust to dust. 6 feet under. Lulling me into an earthly slumber. Take me up to the altar. Sacrifice. I wanna think about it. I wanna think about it. I'm setting in a panic. I used to see in color.
Wow.
Now I just see in shades of gray. Now I'm feeling faint. Can't think of words to say. I know you're trying to see through my opaque. Just wanna fade away. My feelings seem arcane. I just wanna pick up the gun and take some my bullet. Let it the rusted silver light.
The chorus, it is disturbing how catchy this chorus about shooting herself is, and I have to believe that's intentional, that you write something that is so awful. This chorus is awful. The imagery behind it is awful, but it's so poetically written. This line right here, leaded and rusted silver line tragedy. That's what it is. And for it to be, it is a catchy earworm. The way it is written, the way it is put together musically, lyrically, it is something I'm going to hear in my head for quite some time. But it's such an awful thing that the chorus is about, and I feel like they did that on purpose to say, like, here is this thing that is just so terrible, and I'm going to put it in your head over and over again so that you're reminded about just how terrible this is, you know, how dark and disturbing this particular scene is. And again, this is such a poetic way to describe such a terrible event that sadly too many people fall prey to.
Goodbye.
I agree. A great mix of clean, growling vocals. I'm curious if we ever get to see like a live of her doing both together. And I've watched some of her other songs, and she has so many different styles and things that she plays with. One of her songs is a lot of rap A lot of her songs one of her songs is very poppy. That's one of the, when I was going back and listening to Vanna's catalog, there's so much interesting juxtaposition in her art. A lot of people are describing this as like emo metal or emo rock. Yeah, I can see that. There's definitely those elements there. Very cool song. Dark, melancholy, disturbing topic that should be talked about, that needs to be more open. Cool, like Kristen said, very unique voice. I like her voice. I like the song. I like the subject matter. The video is fantastic. Go check out Vana's channel. Make sure you subscribe there. Check out the rest of her videos. We definitely put her in the book. She is going to be showing up on this channel more often, with all the other bands that we review. I really like this band, and they've only been, at least on YouTube, for I think the oldest video is maybe 2022. So very new, very young, and definitely check them out. Thank you, Ed. I'm glad I've introduced you to another great band. Thank you. That's what this is for. Kristen, Ed, everybody else who was here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.